In Python, comments are used to provide additional information about the code, explain its purpose, or make notes to yourself or other developers who may read your code. Comments are not executed by the Python interpreter and are ignored by the compiler, making them an essential tool for documenting and improving the readability of your code. Python supports two types of comments: single-line comments and multi-line comments. Single-line comments are used to provide a brief description of what the code does or to make a note to yourself or other developers who may read your code. Single-line comments start with the hash character and continue until the end of the line. For example, single-line comments can also be used to temporarily disable code while testing or debugging. This is known as commenting out code. For example, multi-line comments are used to provide more detailed explanations of the code or to temporarily disable code while testing or debugging. Multi-line comments start with 3 quotes and continue until the end of the block. For example, it's important to note that multi-line comments are not technically comments in Python, but rather a string that is not assigned to a variable. Therefore, if you don't assign a variable to the multi-line comment, it will not be executed by the Python interpreter. In addition to single-line and multi-line comments, Python also supports docstrings. DOC strings are used to provide documentation for Python modules, classes, functions, and methods. DOC strings start and end with 3 quotes and can span multiple lines. For example, DOC strings are particularly useful because they can be accessed at runtime using the doc attribute. This makes it easy to generate documentation for your Python code. Comments are a crucial aspect of programming in Python as they make code more readable and easier to understand. They can also help you to debug code more quickly by providing clues about what each part of the code is intended to do. Always take the time to add comments to your code and use them effectively to improve the overall quality of your Python programs.